Bradley Manning, the Army private who made global headlines when he gave thousands of top-secret documents to Wikileaks. This was Manning then, 3 years ago. And there he was today, leaving court after learning his fate. Guilty on several espionage charges, not guilty of aiding America's enemies, the most serious charge. Here's ABC's chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz.
It was the charge that could have put the 25-year-old away for life without parole. The charge that would label him a traitor who knowingly aided al-Qaeda. But today, while Manning stood at attention in the courtroom, the judge declared him not guilty of that most serious charge.
On the biggest charge in the case, the government ends up leaving the courtroom with its tail between its legs.
Prosecutors had presented evidence that battlefield reports from Iraq and Afghanistan that Manning gave to Wikileaks were found on Osama bin Laden's computer after the raid on his compound. But that wasn't enough to prove he aided the enemy. Manning was convicted of 20 of the 22 major charges against him, including espionage, theft, and computer fraud. The young private, a high school graduate unable to hold a job, joined the Army in 2007, only to be made an intelligence analyst with a top-secret clearance. He was in Baghdad when he downloaded 700,000 classified documents and videos that shocked the world. Manning saying he had wanted to show the true cost of war. He did so with this video, where U.S. soldiers mistake a cameraman for the enemy.
Nice. Let's shoot. Thank you.
And fire on a van with 2 little children inside.
Oh, it's their fault for bringing their kids to a battle. That's right.
But the former director of the CIA, Michael Hayden, says Manning greatly harmed national security.
This is the most significant leak of classified information in the history of the Republic. So he put real people at real risk.
Wikileaks founder Julian Assange today called Manning a hero, as he has said of the NSA leaker Edward Snowden. The sentencing phase starts tomorrow for Manning, and while it is doubtful he will be sentenced to the 136 years the charges call for, it is likely he will spend a big chunk of his life in jail, George.
A long time. But Martha, what does this mean for Edward Snowden, the NSA leaker? Apparently he's still in Moscow, limbo at that Moscow airport, reading Crime and Punishment.
He is, and I'm sure Edward Snowden's watching carefully, but I don't see how they get him back to the United States to face those charges unless they make some kind of deal with him, George, and no one seems in the mood to make any deals right now.
That is not happening yet. Okay, Martha, thanks very much.